Hey, congratulations on this. This right here I feel like that I'm witnessing something that is going to be absolutely legendary because the kids are excited about going to school. This is so positive.
Kindergarten the musical. Woohoo!
Where did the idea come from? Because, I mean, when I went to kindergarten way back in the 1960s, I, too, was just like these guys. I would want to sing all the time. I was so in love with being in school, and my teachers were just amazing.
Well, I think that's exactly where it came from. We're songwriters first and foremost. And, we were in the rock and pop world for a long time. And the idea came from Charlton and one of our other writing partners, co-EP, Michelle Lewis. And then, when we brought the idea to Disney and they were like, we love it, let's make a show. The Berti, Radish, and Rose, our lead characters, are really just avatars for ourselves, if we're being honest. They're the feelings that you have as a 5-year-old. It turns out they don't really change that much as you get older. So it's not really that hard to write from the headspace of a 5-year-old because I'm kind of still there.
Yeah.
It's liberating, if anything. You don't have to pretend. Right. You can just be your raw self.
Yeah. As a writer, it's kind of a dream scenario.
That's what makes it so special, because one of the things that I caught up on right away, only because I have little ones in our neighborhood, is the camaraderie with the friendships. I love seeing kids play, explore, and just do things together.
Totally. I mean, that's life at that age, right? You're just beginning to have these friendships that you're learning to do and kind of learning to be a social creature. It's life.
I'll tell you the character that I'm really pulled to. First of all, I do love Berti, but I love me some Radish. Radish, to me, I don't know if it's because I can relate with Radish, but what a character.
Radish is awesome. He's our resident explorer.
Yep.
Nerd, he's a fanny pack wearing nerd, and he's so lovable and great.
So how does it come about then? Do you write the music and then the storyline and then you take it to the animators? What is the process? Or do they come up with the animation and you build around that?
No. It's story first, but the stories and songs kind of co-evolve. Like, we'll hash out the basic story beats for an episode and then figure out where the songs go, usually at the big emotional moments. And then the script and songs kind of happen concurrently. And then the whole thing gets storyboarded and then sent to animation.
Yeah, I can so relate with that because my past 2 published books, I did a lot of music while writing the book. And if I feel like that you guys experienced the same exact thing in putting this story together. You're putting a story together. Oh, my God, this is a good reason to sing.
Yeah. I mean, the sing question is always, where are people's emotions getting so big that dialogue doesn't capture it? And that's the moment we go into a song or we go into those 2D fantasy sequences where we get to actually show the kind of things that we imagine.
Self-expression is so important in this storyline. And I mean, as a grandparent and even as a parent, it's like, yes, where was this when I was a kid so I could be just as expressive?
That's a really good point, Arrow. I mean, the learning, when we're talking about kids learning, I think we kind of underplay how important it is to teach kids about, how to express your feelings, like math and reading. It's all very important.
Yep.
But your social emotional life and learning how to mature in that area and how to develop healthy communication habits and, how to manage your feelings. It's like, that's a huge part of learning at that age. And that's sort of where we come in, I think. Not that we didn't really mean to, but that's just how we, the stories that we ended up really feeling the need to tell.
Yeah. When you talk about this being avatars of who you guys were as children at 5 years old, that's like stepping back into your past and reliving it. And it's like, that's one of those things that it's like, we should all do that. Go back and learn from what we did and be excited about being alive and then just explore.
Wait, did we say they were us at 5? I thought they were us now.
They are.
See, I'm you know, people always ask me how old I am. I'm 17. I'm never going to stop being 17.
Oh, totally, totally. I'm like 11. Yeah, I mean, you're giving us the benefit of the doubt.
Choosing the Broadway style of music. I mean, because we are in a generation of sound right now where we want the dancing, we want the songs, we want all of that, and it just allows us to find entertainment even as adults. And I think adults are going to fall in love with this show as well.
We hope so. Yeah.
Where does it go from the merchandising? Is that, I mean, because I mean, you got to be sitting there thinking, man, we can get merch out of this like you wouldn't believe, because there are people all over, young and older people, that want a T-shirt with radish on it, or they want it with rose on it, you know, and toys. Oh my God.
I mean, that is all up to Disney and not up to us. But
if it was up to us, there would be so much stuff. It would be
so much. But the thing is that there would be like bedazzled backpacks and like platform sneakers and like many different kinds of. I don't know if I should be in charge of
just leg warmers.
Leg warmers. So many leg warmers. I mean, we and I'm sure that was all coming because it's Disney. Yep. But, you know, I think it's just the fact that you say that is just a testament to like the richness of the world, like this kindergarten classroom that the kids exist. I mean, the kids are all so incredibly, you know, they just have so much personality, and each of them as individuals is so just pops off the screen. And they're just, and the classroom is just very warm and colorful, and Ms. Moreno is the best. All of the best teachers that we've ever had rolled into one, and I do think that, you know, it's sort of ripe for like lots of merchandising and stuff. But again, that's not up to us. That is up to Disney Junior.
Yeah, and Kindergarten, the musical on ice. I can see it now.
We were just talking about that. That's the dream. That's when you know you've made it. You haven't made it till you're on ice.
You're so true.
Oh my gosh.
Please come back to the show anytime in the future. The door is always going to be open for you guys.
Thanks, Arrow.
Thank you.
Well, you be brilliant today, okay?
Yes, and don't forget to watch Kindergarten the Musical on Disney Junior every day and stream it anytime on Disney Plus.
See, that's another reason why I love my Disney Plus, because that's exactly what's going on. We do it all the time. Be brilliant.
Awesome.